Hi. Hi, friends. So, it's Wednesday, the 29th, and I'm not 100%, but I've got two shows today. There's not, I hate missing, and I've already missed 3 times this week because my son got sick on Thanksgiving. I got sick on Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, we had 2 shows. I came in and I did the first show of that day after Thanksgiving, and I almost couldn't finish it because my voice gave out. So I had to call out that night and all day the next day. And I've been back. I did the show on Sunday. I did the show last night, Tuesday night, and I've got 2 today. And I'm doing everything I can to stay healthy. Like, for instance, I'm going to show you my regimen. These are vitamins. And this is wellness. Wellness formula, vitamin E. I've got some glucosamine for my joints. I've got a men's multivitamin that's just for like athletic, individuals. I'm taking airborne. Squirting this up my nose. I'm taking Zicam. This is zinc. I'm taking oil of oregano, which also comes in like a droplet that you can drop on your tongue, but it's so strong and it's so spicy and so like oregano-y that I like to do these instead because it comes in little pills and you don't taste it. And then I'm also taking wellness formula liquid. I'll show you what I do with this. This is actually pretty good. I take an airborne and I drop it into the water, and then I add this to the drink. It makes it a little, fancy. You guys, I also have a boiling pot of water. I'm going to teach you the Cyndi Lauper special. This is what Cyndi taught me when we were in Chicago doing the show. She said, you gotta get a stainless steel pan, and you gotta get a hot plate in a stainless steel pan. And then you get the water boiling and you put in some white flour oil, but you gotta get the good stuff from Chinatown. So I take the white flour oil, which is fragrant, and I drop it into the hot bubbling water, and it's right now I'm just using it to sort of get the whole room going, but later after we're done talking, I'm gonna take a towel and put it over my head and just go right on top of it and just breathe it in, because I don't know how I'm gonna do both shows today the way that I feel. I feel okay, but you can hear my voice. It's just not great. It's tired, and I hate not being in control of things, especially my body. What else is happening? Delaney, who plays Lauren, is out today. She had LASIK surgery on her eyes, and she's out, and she's been out since yesterday. I think she comes back tomorrow. So today I will be doing with the show with Mia Gentile, who normally plays the character Gemma Louise, who has the mullet, but she's Lauren today. It's the first time I've done it with her. Very excited. And Billy is out sick because it's that time of year. So both of my principal leading man and leading lady are new to me because Stefan is on as Lola, and I've only done it with Joe as the understudy. I forgot to say this. I'm also drinking a Cold Warrior from Juice Generation. This is like a commercial for things. This is good. It's like really hot orange juice with lots of good vitamins in it. Okay. I guess I'll start looking at your comments. I can't talk long because I want to save this. But I wanted you guys to wish me luck and send good energy because I feel pretty confident that I can get the first show out of the way. It's the second one that's making me nervous. because my voice at the end of the show yesterday felt really tired. Don Height, thank you, Don Height. My hair does not look fabulous. That's really nice, but this is how I woke up today, and it looks a lot better when I put some effort into it. Another Chinese medicine is called, I can't read that, Helen. What is it called in English? I guess I can copy and paste that. I do appreciate the recommendations. Hi, Jordan. Good to see you, man. How's Chicago? Jordan, why is your last name Kui Wee Wee? Because I know that's not your real last name, unless you've changed it. I'll wait for your response. My son is feeling better. Thank you, Evie. My son is much better. He had a fever, really bad fever in the first day or two, and of his like Thanksgiving and the next day, but he's better now. Smart Jordan. I get it. I can't get away with that. What is your favorite tea to drink when your voice is tired like this? There's throat coat tea. There's different brands that make a throat coat tea, and I think it's just kind of a default. But a fan named Ham Hyung Mi gave me some tea from South Korea, and I tried that recently, and it was really good. Okay, I'm going to scroll backwards. All right. Heather Mitchell, I know. I'm excited for you to get over here. I've been seeing all your postings. Super fan. Hi, Pat Wood. I'm sorry if this is boring right now. I'm just reading what you guys have been saying. What is your favorite project you've done? Peggy, I think it's this one. I think there's a reason that, coming back to something that you've already done once says a lot. Although, I've been very lucky. Everyone is different. So I guess right now I would say this because I'm having so much fun. But I also love doing Journey's End, which was my first Broadway job. It changed my life in so many ways. And American Idiot was also awesome. You can see behind me, I have representing all three shows. Those are my 3 Broadway shows. But also film and television, it's hard. It's hard to compare. It's apples and oranges, I do think this is, if I had to pick, I would choose theater because there's an immediate gratification and you can't fake it. You have to go out there and do it every single day, Not that other people fake it in movies and television, but I love the pressure of having to just do the whole thing, all at once without stopping. Warm OJ and honey. Allison, that's what this is. This is like warm OJ and honey. I think there's also echinacea in there, and ginger, and lemon. When is your episode of the Tyler Mount vlog being uploaded? Holly Dottie Everest, will you ask Tyler that for me? I understand that he's spacing them out because Billy and I are both in the same show, and it makes sense for him to wait a few weeks after Billy's to release mine. But maybe you could ask. Why don't you tweet at him? Because I'd like to know. I'm sure it will come out at some point in the next 6 weeks because that's all I got left. How crazy is that? 6 weeks. That's all that's left. I'm done on January 7th. That's nuts. I'm way past the halfway point now. I'm in my 9th week. Any more questions? Because I got to go soon. I got to, steam and shower and continue warming up. And I better eat my vitamins. Let's do it now. Let's do it live. Hang on. Cup. I need water in my cup. to wash out a cup. So what some people don't know about the Airbornes is that if you look at it closely, it says do it in like 4 ounces of water, which is not very much. That's even more than 4. That's all that is. So I take my Airborne and I go bloop, and then I take my Wellness, give it a shake, and I go like this. I go, watch this. Bloop, 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 bloop. Good. See, I got all that goodness in there. And then I just let it effervesce. While it effervesces, I'll take my other vitamins. Must be so boring for you guys. Oh, I missed so many comments. Sorry, I didn't realize, you guys. Okay. Richard Trevino, yes, Die Mommy Die was my very first job. My first movie, I should say. And it was awesome. I loved it. It was a great transition from working and getting my degree in theater and then going into film. Helen Chu, can't wait to see me in the post. Don't blink, because I'm in it for about that long. But it's a great little scene. Carolyn Holt is coming Saturday, a little bit nervous, first time in New York by myself. It'll be great. New York is much friendlier than people think. What's your next project? Stephanie Stein, I have a movie coming out. I don't have a movie coming out. I have a small part in a movie called The Post, which Helen was just asking about. And it's a Steven Spielberg movie starring Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep and Bob Odenkirk and a ton of other people. And I have a very small part, but I'm playing Meryl's son. And that was really cool to have those days with those people. It's nuts. Heather Mitchell, I am still in touch with many of my Generation Kill co-stars, constantly. Wilson Bethel is doing a play down the street. He and I have lunch all the time. I saw Mark Menchaca yesterday. Eric Layden has been one of my best friends for 20 years. Yeah, we're constantly in contact. John Huertas, Pablo, Shida, lots and lots. Stephanie Stein, Catherine Ma. Yes, Catherine Ma, if you want to send me the playbill, send it to the theater here, the Al Hirschfeld Theater. Just look up the address on Google. Send it to me at the Al Hirschfeld Theater, and I will sign it and send it back to you. You send me a pre-addressed, pre-stamped envelope inside, and if you don't have a playbill, I have them, so I'll sign them and send it back to you. If you don't have one, but if you have one, send it. I know it's not about the money, but what's the pay difference like between theater and TV? It's enormous. Enormous. TV, you get paid a lot of money to do TV shows. Okay, this is ready. Time to drink it. I guess it depends on the network and the show. I think you get paid a lot more to do a show on NBC or CBS or ABC or Fox, but I don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest with you. If you're on a show, on a Broadway show, and it runs, then you have a steady paycheck. If you're on a TV show, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, I've done tons of shows, and most of them have lasted less than a season because it's just the way it goes. You know, it's very rare to be on a big hit show. At least it is for me. One of these days. Yes, Billy does put his tooth in live sometimes. I've seen it. Amanda Sherlock, we were just wondering about you. Gemma and I were talking about you the other day. We were looking through old photos of the wedding. Thank you for everything you did. It was the best. It really was the best. It was the best day. It was right up there with the birth of our son. Okay. Anybody else? Oregano. Yes. Hollis. Yes, I've got it. I've got all oil of oregano right here. I'm way ahead of you. Bye, Helen Chu. Lori. Yes, Inside Llewyn Davis is a really great movie, and it's kind of sad, but I think it's an honest movie about the struggle of an artist, and that it doesn't always work out in the end. That's the truth. I loved being that. Okay. Laura Frost, my favorite quote. Theodore Roosevelt. It is not the critic who counts. That one. The one about being the person in the arena whose dust is marred by dust, whose skin is marred by dust and sweat and blood. Basically about being the person who does things and not the person who comments on them. That's my favorite. I had it on my wall as a kid. I have seen Nick Zano in DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Nick is one of my favorite people I've ever worked with. And we are so in touch. We'd send pictures of our sons to each other because now we're both dads. Catherine, I don't have headshots that I can give away, but if you find one online and you print it and you include it in the letter that you send me here at the theater, then I will sign it. I'll sign anything you guys send. Hi, Heidi. I miss you. Hi, Grant. I miss you too. I owe you a call. I'll try to call you. I was going to call you last night, but my voice isn't really all there, so I didn't want to waste it. I want to be able to talk more than a few seconds, so I will. I promise I'll call you soon once I'm better. All right, vitamin time. Water bottle. Vitamina. I take 1, 2, 3 wellness. I take one of those. I take one of those. I take, this is glucosamine. This is a vitamin E. This is, trying to get away. That is a oil of oregano. And this is a Zycam that I'll take afterwards because I have to wait like 15 minutes. After I take this, you don't drink any water for 15 minutes. I need lots of water right now. So, I'm laughing because I cannot believe I just put you guys through watching me eat vitamins. Ridiculous. All right, I gotta go in 2 minutes. I'm gonna read these really quickly. Holly Everest, you're psychic because I literally watched the Infinity War trailer, the Avengers Infinity War trailer, right before I started this. Right before. It was the last thing I did before I hit record. Hi, Katie Banoob. I love your brother and your whole family. Great to see you on your page and not crashing Billy's. Yeah, well, Billy's a lot more regular than I am at this. I'm off to see Kinky Boots UK on December 14th. Aww. Yes, Amanda, we are planning on coming over. We always come over for Christmas, but this year I'm doing this for Christmas. So I will not be there for Christmas. I will be here, and then we're going there after Christmas. And I think it'll be sometime in late February, but I don't want to be specific because I can't say for sure. But let's be in touch. We would love to see you. Love to see you. Laura Frost, if you could describe theater in one word, what would it be? Magic. My skincare routine, I've been using moisturizer since way before I needed to because of my mom. My mom was really into moisturizer. So like starting in like high school or college, I was doing a moisturizer every day when I woke up, after I wash my face, and then at night, every night. And I use a sort of a day thing, and then I do a night thing. And I don't know, that's what I do. I wash, and I'm pretty regular about it. Skincare routine. Okay, that's it. I have to go. Thank you guys for watching. 20 minutes. That was a long one. Wish me luck. Be thinking about me in an hour because the show starts in 55 minutes. And I'm pretty cool with the first act, but it's the soul of a man that's tricky because I have to do so much emoting while I sing that. And there's no other way to do it. I can't just walk around and sing it. I have to feel it. And that's hard on my voice. But Cindy told me, you gotta cut a vein. And that's what I try to do. All right, everyone. Gotta go. See ya.